All right, so before we work on the user mentions feature, there's one little optimization that I'd like to do over here. If we open up the DevTools and go to Network and enable throttling over here, and I upload a file, you see that while the file is being uploaded over here, the user can actually hit the submit button. And if we take a look at how they do that in Hey, this is Hey, and they also use Trix over here. This is Trix, by the way, with a hidden toolbar. If we take a look at how they do it over here, they disable the buttons, the submit buttons, while the upload is in progress. So if we have pending attachments, they disable the button. Let's see how we can build a similar behavior to our system over here. If we go to our application and we upload a file, you know that we can get, let me focus on the Trix editor. So we can get the editor like this, and from the editor, we can get the document model, which is an object that represents this, that is inside the document, the Trix document. And from that, we can actually get the attachments over here. And this gives us a list of attachments. And one of the things that we can check on those attachments is if they are pending. So we can check if the attachment is pending. So we can check if some of the attachment is pending over here in the editor. And right now there's no pending attachments, but if we try to upload again, and we are very quick, and yeah, you can see that I got a true over here and a false again once the upload is complete. So we can use this in our favor. So let's go to our index route, which is where we are registering our form. We can do this inside the Trix editor, but a single form can have multiple Trix editors. I don't actually know your use case. So what we can do over here is we can register an event with Alpine. You can use whatever framework you want. I'm going to demonstrate that with Alpine, but you should be able to do this with anything, really. We are going to listen to the Trix change event, and when we are changing, we are going to call disable submits when pending attachments. And then we can create this function over here, disable submits when pending attachments. We can receive the Trix change event, but over here I'm choosing not to because I actually want to query all the Trix editors inside this form. So to do that, we can do array from, because we have to convert that to an array. So we can get the element, the current element, which is the form itself, and then we can do query selector all on the Trix editor. And then we can flat map this. So I'm going to call it Trix element, and then we'll get the Trix element editor get document and get attachments. So this will give us a list of all attachments across all Trix editors inside this form. And now we can do that same sum attachment is pending. And we have to call that's a method. So we have to call it. And then we can put this into a has pending attachments variable. And then we can find all the submit buttons of this form, and then we can flip the disabled attribute based on whether or not the form has pending attachments. To do that, we can just do the same thing that we were doing. So element query selector all type submit, and then for each we'll flip the disabled attribute based on the has pending attachments. So if we save that, so all you have to do now is we have to go to our primary button, and over here we need to do disabled and then BG gray 800, 30%. And if it's in dock, BG gray 200 and 30%. Also needs to be disabled over here. So now we can go back and we can reload, and let me disable throttling. So now if we try uploading, we'll see that the button, oh, let me re-enable throttling again, delete it and drop the file, and then we see the button is disabled, and once it's done it re-enables that. And believe it or not, that's it. That's how you can implement this behavior of disabling the form while we have pending attachments. So yeah, that's it, just a quick one. I'll see you in the next video where we're gonna build the mentions feature. Bye.